Attendant getting up into the gates with one of these. As they open back, they're off and they're racing. First of them away, Polivanova. Del Z jumped quickly, so did Catch Carter, Ballora Star, Divine Impact with early toe as well, rushing up here near the pace. In behind those, then settling down is Actor Non-Verba on the outside of Ishkur. After a length came Van Doulajet. Around them goes He's Got the Safe. Further back in the field, Busak, Hang Glider. It's stablemate Gaspardo back there with those, and then Clean 'em Up, followed by Cantrix and Admire the Girl settles down last. As they reach the 700 mark, and Catch Carter had pace to burn and was able to work its way to the lead. Along the side, Catch Carter by a length over Divine Impact. Back on the inside, Polivanova third. Running fourth, Ballora Star coming off heels behind those. Del Z handy. Over on the rails to Ishkur at the top of the home straight, followed then by Acton on Verba starting to work into the clear. Down the outside is Hang Glider. Catch Carter led at the 250. Ballora Star, Polivanova both in pursuit. Ballora Star on the outside with its head in front of Polivanova. He's Got the Safe. Clean 'em Up is coming down the outside. Ballora Star desperately ridden in front close to home. Ballora Star wins. Ballora Star scored from Polivanova. Clean 'em Up might have got third from Catch Carter. It's close. Van Doulajet, He's Got the Safe right there on their heels. In behind them, Ishkur, Cantrix, and also there is Del Z. Actor Non-Verba. Followed further back Gaspardo. At the head of the others, then Admire the Girl Busak, and one of them lost its rider here at the 100-metre mark, the rider of Divine Impact. Chris Parnham taking a pretty heavy tumble at the 100-metre mark. The horse continues on, and we'll certainly keep a very close watch on Chris, who is conscious. Certainly having the wind taken right out of his sails there. Happened so quickly. And he's down there in the hands of the paramedics as we speak. So let's hope that Chris is going to be okay. The horse did continue on in the run. We wait for the numbers after the last event of the day. Ballora Star, Jared Noski will get the verdict from 6 Polivanova and 2 Clean 'em Up. 7, 6 and 2. They'll be Ballora Star, ridden with great determination by Jared over the final 150 when it and Polivanova had got to Catch Carter. Ballora Star at its second run in the campaign. The Magnus 4-year-old out of Ballora finishing just a little too well over Polivanova, returning Gian O'Donnell, and Clean 'em Up was better here this afternoon. And finishing on into third spot, Brad Parnham right down the outskirts, 7, 6 and 2. Okay, thoughts with Chris down there, birding home a double earlier on in the day. Clark of the course trying to pick up Divine Impact, which is still galloping around freely at the moment. They've nearly got hold of the horse, and they have in fact right now. Fourth was number 1, by the way, Catch Carter, 7, 6, 2, 1, half a length the short neck. The margins, they posted a time of 1:12.27 there for the 1200, 35.64 the concluding 600 metres. We'll keep a close watch and get as much news as we possibly can before we round it out here this afternoon. But in the meantime, we will take you back to Lockie Taylor joining us from down there in the enclosure. A good win, but certainly our thoughts down there most at the moment with Chris Parnham.
Spot on, Darren. Thank you very much. We'll chase up as much news as we possibly can on Chris, who's just with medics on track as we speak. But hopefully Chris is A-OK after taking a tumble there aboard Divine Impact at around the 200-metre mark. But a nice way to finish the day for the Noski team. Ballora Star second up here this afternoon. Put the riding on the wall in a slowly run event first up, and really crunches the line here second up to take out the last of the afternoon. As Tiana Noski joins me now. Tiana, congratulations here on winning the last. Ballora Star, he's always shown a little bit, and he looks like he's really putting it all together now.
Yeah, he's got a bit of ability, but he does a lot wrong. He's still got a lot to learn. He still did a lot wrong today. But when his brain catches up with his ability, I'm sure the owners will have some fun.
What is it with him? Do you feel like he needs time? Is it more racing to learn the craft? What is it for him?
Yeah, I think he just needs more racing. He just needs to go around, learn under pressure. You can do as much as you want with him at home, but he just needs to come here and learn how to put it all together race day.
A nice result to round out the day. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Tiana Noski after the win of Belmont Star. She combines with husband Jared and a horse that has always shown above average ability. He was second up here this afternoon. He was caught back and wide in a slowly run race last start, but he still found the line well, and he's able to take out the last of the day. We're still waiting for some more news in regards to Chris Parnham. It looks like the ambulance has made its way onto the track, and will hopefully be able to get Chris into the back of the ambulance shortly. But for now, it's not exactly like we can provide a great deal of clarity or an update in regards to how Chris is at the moment.
No, exactly right, Locke, and Jared Noski's had to go inside to weigh out as well, obviously with the steward that would normally be on here at the scales, just making sure that we have the best bit of attention. You can see that his parents are out there. Stevie Parnham was quick out there, and Brad Parnham's about to head out too to see his little brother, so hopefully we'll get an update on Chris, and hopefully it's not bad news for him, and he can bounce out of that and recover nice and quickly, because it was a pretty heavy tumble there at about the 150. You could see he copped a squeeze, and we'll get a word from Jared on Belmont Star before he gets a photo. Jared, obviously that fresh run under 60 was encouraging.
Yeah, it was. Sort of used it as a trial, and he was pretty ready today.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Jared Noski. It's a sombre way to finish the day here at Belmont Park, unfortunately, Scott, and for all those tuning in at home, but it's Belmont Star who takes out the last in terms of highlights earlier on in the program. I think we need to go back to the win of the Rocket, but also the continued form for the Ganjimi brothers. They are absolutely flying.
Yeah, aren't they? What, Locke? I mean, the way that horse won at 25-1 today in a maiden just shows exactly how good they're going. And on the weekend with repossession, he's going to be hard to beat. I know the 1,200 metres hasn't been his go, but I think Chris Ganjimi there had the right move and the right response to you. A lot of those have been Winterbottom runs. We're probably harsh judges on him for his ability to run out 6 furlongs, and as long as they're on top of those feed issues and they're likely to get the conditions that they want, a little bit of rain around as well, he's a pretty classy type repossession.
Looking forward to Saturday afternoon, that of course being the feature of the day, the Newmarket, where repossession goes around as one of the favourites alongside horses like Immortal Bliss, Maddie Girl and also Twisted Steel. So still no update in regards to Chris Parnham, but be sure to follow RWWA TV and the RWWA Stewards pages, and hopefully they can update you with how Chris Parnham is following that tumble. But that's all we have time for, and that's all we really know on Racing WA TV as we speak. So it's good night from Scotty and I.